So hi everyone, we've got the tool for the injector. It's just arrived, just landed, and we're going to have a go at pulling this injector out of this engine. We've got to get one out of the four to go in that blue van. I've just spoke to a lovely guy called Jack that's helped me with a scan tool that I've bought. It's a Star, and what I'm going to do is I'll have to do the injector bit later on, and I think we've worked out how to code it using this scan tool that does do a Renault Traffic and a Vauxhall Vivaro. So if you want to know how to do your injectors, then follow this channel, subscribe to it, and you'll see how it's done. But at the minute we're going to try and pull this injector out. I've dropped the engine on the hoist, and we're going to try and get it out. So what we've got is, I bought this tool. It is a monster. This is massive. I'll just show you. This is, we've all got one of these, haven't we? One of these little pots, tops. So if I put it against it, you can see how big it is, and it's as thick as one of them, more or less. So it's that thick, and it's 1, 2, 3 of them wide, and it weighs, it's solid. I mean, that's going to do some right damage. I'm not a massive fan of pulling stuff like this because I think it might break the threads on top. But we'll give it a go. If not, you'll have to bear with me. Don't want to do this, but I've got a pitch thread maker, and I'll make another tool for this. I was going to make one out of steel, thread it in, weld it to that puller that I've made, and do it that way. So let's see if we can get this off with this without breaking it. I've soaked WD-40 on them. To be honest, I don't think it does anything at all, if I'm being honest. I soaked the other one in the blue van completely because it was a hollow stem, and it did absolutely nothing. The injector bottle was still bone dry, which didn't help. I think that's on there. I'll get a spanner and just tighten that up, just to double check it, make sure I think everything's got to be really soz low. I think it's a 20. The anticipation's killing me. Let me get a spanner. Let's see if we've got a spanner. 24. It'll do. Right. If that snaps off in there, we've had it. Let's see if we can get one of these injectors out. I don't think it's moving at all with this. It has got some right. Keep going. You know something? I think that's actually moving, that. Just put some gloves on. Don't do your hands any good. It's maybe me being a bit of a wuss. Timing chain toolkits here as well. I think on these, the timing chain, it's easy at this end than at that end for the injectors. Anybody else had that problem? But let's. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but I had some WD-40 somewhere. Okay, I'll use this instead. Definitely need to lose some podge. I don't think this is going to do anything. It's so tight. Oh yeah, look at that! Hey! So this does spin side to side. I think it's just splattered off there, but we've got one out. I don't know if, and the washers come with it. So I'll show you. Let's keep going, but what I'll do is I've got a brilliant gadget for that. I'll just grab it. It's here. This I got this online. So if you find, you can see what they are. I think they've got very small pitch thread. What you do is put that in the cylinder. You might have to do it in here, and then as it sits on the washer like that, obviously it falls off. But if you put it on and give it a twist like that, got my gloves on, it's hard, but once it's locked in, don't fall off, and pop it out. It literally took 2 minutes, and I think I paid about 12 quid for it. I've tried, you know, years ago I used to use picks and everything like that, but this obviously does loads of different sizes, but I think it's slightly pitch thread. So put it in, twist it till it bites, and then just slide hammer it up, and out it pops. Let's have another one, so we get another injector out. We've got one, that's all we need. Let's go for 2. Let's get a spanner and get that off. I really thought it'd break that. Is it a 20? It's not a 24, is it? I said that before. Oh, it's undone it anyway. It's not broke it, has it? So does that look any good? It's a bit, we'll give it a bit of a clean up, I think. I don't know if you should be cleaning these, should you? But we'll give it a look over. That's one out. So we'll lay them out on the top of my toolbox down here. Let's have another go. So this is quite good because it wobbles. You can get these kits online. I would wear gloves because it is quite, well, it hurts my hands anyway. Make sure everything's, I think you can nip that up to the point where it's completely static, so it don't move. But I think, to be honest, it's a 22, that nut. I want to know what thread it is because I want to make, I've got some pitch thread tool that came with this, and I'm going to, not came with this tool, but I bought them separate, and I want to make an actual thing and tap it out and weld it to a bar so I can use it as an hydraulic puller. Right, let's have a go. Hard work. So that don't come and smack me in the face. Nightmare in engine when it's doing this. Try to pull it. This one really is stuck, I think. It's hard work. Come on. I don't think it's doing anything, that spray. Oh dear. Will it work if I drop it off this stand? And if it'll stand up actually. It might do. I feel my knuckles are going to hit that. It's done it that hard. I think it's even. It's pulled the threads out. It's not good, is it? That's not good at all. What's happened there then? That's not good, is it? So this there's actually no way of tightening up. You have to use a pair of grips by the looks of it, which is a bit naff. Probably what I need to do is cut this and then weld that to my to that gadget that we made. Let's just have one more go. So if you get one of these, you can see there's, you should have something in the back of there. But that's as far as you can get it on. It just rips it right out. And you don't want that weight smacking you at face, do you? You don't want that smacking you at face, do you? Let's give it another go. Right. So at some point I might have to modernise this. Unless that fits everything, I can just... Right. Really conscious now of that thread coming out and smacking me in the face. That's rubbish, isn't it? That's rubbish. Not good, is it? So it does that. Just concerned now how this is supposed to work, because just give me a minute, I need to work something out. I'm not sure, so this tool I've got, how it's actually worked, because I know that screws onto there. Oh, hang on a minute. That goes onto there like that. We've got different pitches of thread, which is my injector, but it comes with these adapters for other injectors, and that must screw into there like that. So this bit must be the key bit that holds all my other adapters, because the threads are all, so the finer the pitch thread, the stronger it is. And that being which is I think a weak point on this, is that this thread, you can't see it, is a wider thread, and I was always, when I used to work making stuff, is that this pitch of thread, the tighter it is, the stronger thread, so that's why that's parting ways. So I think we're gonna have to do something with this and get that gadget working that I've made. I can't do any more of that, 'cause it's just stripped the top of the threads off. Look, I couldn't tie it, you can't tie it up like I said. Right, so what we'll have to do, I'll be back with the gadget very shortly. And we're back, but for you it's like I'll be back and back, but it's been like 3 hours. So we've had a few issues, haven't we, with this puller thing. I'm not too happy about this thread inside there. The slide hammer bit goes on there, we'll have to sort something out, but that's pretty much rubbish, to be honest. I don't like the adapter that it comes with, because it's only got like a 10mm piece that wobbles around. It might be alright for maybe newer cars to get injectors out. I don't know where it is, I've put it down, can't find it, so I'm going to have to find that at some point. But what I've done is I've modified, I'll have to give it a name, injector 1 injector 1 pull to injector 2. So I'll lower this camera down and you can see what I've had to do. Let's go down here, let's go to this bit here, look. So yeah, so what I've had to do is I've had to make some extra legs for it, so now it's a bit taller. We'll see how good my welding really is. What I've done is I've welded a bit of bar, like I said in early videos, tighter threads, stronger threads, but I don't know what sort of poundage this is going to take. It did pull that part of that injector, but not a full one. I've welded it to that, still hot, but what I've done is, if you can see, I've welded that to the bit out of the pulling kit, the adapter bit that's screwed on top for the puller. I've welded that to a 22mm socket, so that's kafooid. So it's all welded together, but I can still unscrew that injector part. And the bit that comes on the injector is separate, so if I have to adapt it, I can still use it. But this jig is only basically now built for this engines, or these engines, if you know what I mean. I'll strip it down when I've done it. So let's try and get this off. I've not tried it. I'm probably going to take my face off. I've got this. Let's get the glasses on and let's see if we can pull this injector out of here. I'll tell you what, let's just give it a go with this. I've got a long ratchet as well that just might do it as well. Let's get the ratchet. he says now the draw's stuck, you know what I mean? Nightmare. Where is it? It's there. So I've got an 1/2 metre ratchet bar. It's sometimes a bit easier. Let's give it a go. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I've just welded it up now, but right, it's pulling down on them threads. Is this going to work? It looks like it's... I don't know what's happening here, but right, it's nipped right on that injector. This is how going to snap. Right, it's going to just break the injector. I'm putting these back on. Let's just put you back there a bit, just in case it hits my camera. Yeah, can you still see? It's pulling something, but I don't. Is it going to get it out? Pulling on something. It might just be wrecking the injector, I don't know. It's coming out, is this? It's coming out. These are well fast. Run out of socket. So we get a 30mm socket spanner. I've only got this. I'll have to keep getting some blocks for there or something. Hey, look at this. Probably at bottom half, still at bottom of engine. Oh, look at that. I just opened that damaged top of injector, but that bit we're looking for is here. But I didn't fancy pulling it on that. Unbelievable. But never mind. I know. So a 50 quid kit. We've wrecked it. 5 quid socket, wrecked it. So let's. The moment of truth is, can we split it down to get the injector off? I think that would be the best part. These are just. I'll have to make some more of these spaces or get some from somewhere. But you see what I did? I just made legs longer. I drilled and tapped them so I can make it shorter if I want to, and I made it so it bolts up there. It's got a bit of movement in it. Is this injector out of this engine? That's 2 out of 2. Question is, how do I get that off there? Let's add that on there. What size is that? I want to try to get it off because it feels quite warm. What size is that? Let's try and crack this off quickly. It feels quite warm, that actually. It's come off, look at that. Let me know what you think to that. Is that a general what it looks like? Let's go again. So that's 2. It don't really matter because this engine's bananaed, I think. Let's try again. Can we get another one off? So I have to slot that up there first, you see, it's any problem. That in there, like that. Let's just give that a minute. Like Packers. Put another washer on it. Excited now, what the way stuff is. Here we go. You think we're going to get all four out? That didn't sound good at all. It goes boink. Let's try. Somebody had asked about my gun, so my impact gun. I've never owned a decent one, and it's powerful. Like I won't not expect it off the top of my head, but I think the braking strain on it, crack off speed about 1800 newtons. Just double check it, but that's what it is, and it runs off a 5 amp battery. But I just bought the body. I bought the body separate. I have to buy all this stuff, so you know, look online, find best deal you can. And then what I did was I bought a kit, a DeWalt kit, and with an impact gun and a driver in it, which was quite good. I got a deal on it, you know, when they have them deals at places. Got that, then buy the body, and it fits straight on. It is handy. It's got a quite a powerful light on it, and it also has a nut tightener there, so you can just, so it'll just gun them on, steady away, and it's got a small torque. Then you've got 1, 2 and 3 for full bore. I don't want to do it on these because I don't like vibration on stuff. It might pull it out and it might break it. I think it'll wreck it. I'd rather, you don't see many people using impact guns on injectors, but what I have got is I've got a bit for this flywheel, so let's have a go with flywheel when we get these out and see if it's as good as what they say it is on tin. It's never had much hammer. By the way, this has just popped out. I'm not super strong, don't worry about that. Right, so this, it seems to be when they get out the bottom that they're obviously tapered, so once the bottom comes up to where the thickness part of the injector is, that's it. It's that bottom bit, that inch or two, that's causing all the issues. But this is wet, but it's obviously not had any WD-40 down it, because I don't think it even works. I don't think the gap's that rusted up with these. Has it come out? Yeah, look at that. Do they look pretty gammy, or do they just want a bit of a clean up and put back in? No idea. So let's crack that one off. Let's go for 4 out of 4 there. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. Because I know you can send these off, can't you, to get refurbed, and I think you can get them a lot cheaper if you send yours back. I don't know, but I saw somewhere you could. I love this little gadget actually, it's worked quite well for me. I mean, look how I have a lathe. I'm not brilliant on it, but it has helped massively to make this, I think. Like I said, there's only so much you can do with what you've got at home, isn't there? It's just part of do what you can. It's just nip. It's just nip on there. Like I say, this engine's been sat outside for I think a couple of years. So whether these come out I don't know. I think I'll get them all out. Who knows? Right, we're on. Let's go for ratchet again till we get to that point. So I think it'll nip itself up. There was some serious pressure in these. It's still nipping itself onto the injector. It's not. So I think these are the worst ones. When I picked up the timing chain side one, they're easier. But I think this side, going around where the clutch is harder. Let's just put these on. Yeah. This one could go bang, I think. It is fast. It's going to give. Is it my tool or injector? It's not looking good, this one. Out with that. I think we've got it. I'm not sure. Garage is a mess. You can see everything's outside. It must be a nightmare if they snap, but they may snap. Maybe the tool that caused them to snap, or so I've maybe got a little bit lucky, I don't know. Well, strip it down. So, I think if you take the injectors out, it reads the codes 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't put the injectors, I believe, in any order because they're designed for cylinder 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's what I've seen anyway today, but we'll have to do that hopefully shortly and get this injector. Hopefully I found a way of coding a Vauxhall and a Renault with the same scan tool. So if you want to do that, give us a thumbs up, get subscribed to the channel, see how it's done, and we're out. That is proper gammy. Look at that one. So this one must be where all the kind of water ends up. So I've got, let me get this one here. So that's the far one, timing chain side, clutch side. I'll just put that there. I'll just split this down so we can get this off. That's fast, is that one? Oh, come on. You better see how I made this then. Got it. That's all 4 out. So what I did with that, as you can see, that bit still comes off. So I've not really wrecked it. Well, I have, but hopefully I should be able to unscrew that bit. So it was that bit that went into that stupid little bit, into that, and that was threaded on there, so the thread's hidden inside there. But I didn't fancy pulling these injectors with that, so that I'll have to just keep hold of that, I think, and that's the bit for an injector. Now the thread pitch, if you're going to make one of these to screw on, is 0.75, because I've got some thread things. So I wanted to make one of these, I just weld it straight to this, but I haven't got the right gear, so I might order a tap and try and make an adapter to go on it. I don't think I can do out with this now, I think it's had it, but kit was 30 quid, so I'll just get another kit if I have to get the bit out, but we'll see. We'll see. I might have to see to get other injectors, because that slide hammer works all over, which on a normal car it might come out, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's them out. Like I said, I'll spin this engine round now and we'll put this gun and see if it's any good. Unfortunately, the bit I have is 3/8 and that gun's 1/2 inch. It might actually shear the thing, but I'll spin this engine round. Let's see if it's as good as it said on tin. So I need an adapter. Let's have a go. So I don't have an hardened one. That's not going to go down well, is it, with this? Right. Well, we haven't got an adapter, so I didn't have the bit in the other videos, but this is an RT11 rib socket, whatever it's called. I have got one in here that's demolished because I used a Torx bit on it. Let's just see. It's wound up to number 3. Let's see if we get some of these bolts out. I need to drop this tripod right down for you. Hang on. Stay with me. Oops. There we go. Right. Are we ready? Right, that's the one that's bust. The one that's spinning is the one that I did first time, yeah, but all the others. So if I'd have waited, see what I mean? Find a pitch thread, stronger thread locked and lock. Yeah, so don't worry too much about the other one. I goosed that one by using the wrong tool on it. What was on there? I think the other one's just it's like a bolt or a locator. But yeah, that's that gun. So DeWalt, I need a discount on my next purchases, or sponsor me a lot of tools. But this is the right piece of kit. I thought it was great. I've used a lot of other ones, a lot of well-known make ones, but you'll see the price of these compared to them. It's half the price if you look around and shop about and try and mix match your deals. You might even have these batteries already yourself and just buy the gun itself. There's lots of different makes, but this is a DC F900 and it does what I need it to do. I've used a lot of ones that rattle, that do now. So great stuff. So I've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed getting these injectors out with me. If you've liked this channel, you've come across it, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe button, follow the channel for more. Got lots to do on this van now. Got this injector out and stuff that I've never done before, so I'll do it together. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch everyone on the next video.